Hello, welcome, dear spiritual, wonderful, loving friends and brothers and sisters. Thank you for being with me today, this afternoon. It's a beautiful day here in Bucks County, Pennsylvania. The weather is gorgeous, so I thought I'd come outside on my deck, my beautiful little deck, and do my live uh, reading from my deck today. For those who don't know me, my name is Cindy St. Martin, and I'm certified in angel therapy. I'm certified in mindfulness and also certified in holistic health and healing. And I'm also a Reiki master for the mind, body, spirit, and soul. So thank you all for joining me today. I hope you had a wonderful, blessed Sunday. Enjoy your Sunday. Those who are already into Monday, I hope the week is beginning perfectly for you. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle Archangel Michael prayer cards, and we'll see what message and prayer that he has for us for today. I already called on Archangel Michael and angels, descendant masters, and God to be with me today, and because of the law of attraction and power of intention, I cannot select the wrong card. So let's go ahead and see what comes up. And for those who are joining tonight, please go ahead and send me your angels to help select cards for the reading today and meet and greet with my angels. So we have a little bit of an angel party going on. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut the deck, and we'll see what our first card is. And Archangel Michael tells us, use your imagination and you'll see the answers. And the prayer reads, it says, Dear God, thank you for granting me the wisdom and creativity to see your miracles in new and unexpected ways. I gratefully and gracefully accept and appreciate your help with this situation. Sometimes, we're taught to do things a certain way. That there's a right way and a wrong way to do something, but what may be effective to somebody else may not work for you, because it's just like following a recipe. If you follow your grandmother's recipe for whatever, a cake or meatballs or sauce or whatever that you follow this recipe to the T, but it still doesn't taste the same because it never will. It never will, because they add a little bit of imagination, a little bit of a twist, a little bit way of they do it. Maybe they cook it on a certain temperature, or they have a way of stirring or mixing it or doing anything like that. Hello, beautiful Kim. Thank you. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining me this gorgeous afternoon. So yeah, it won't taste the same. In my family, my southern family, my Kentucky family, we have some great aunts and all who make, and they have passed on now, they made a beautiful, delicious jam cake, Kentucky jam cake. And it was so delicious. And so finally my aunt gave me the recipe, but she just gave me the list of the ingredients. And there was like 100 ingredients in this cake. But she didn't tell me what comes first, what comes second, how to mix it, what to do. So I made tons of cake. I used to make cakes and sell them. I could do this. And I made this cake, and it was good. It was a good cake. Don't get me wrong, but it didn't taste exactly how I remember it to taste. So when it comes time, when Archangel Michael's telling us, regardless what anybody else says or does, or how they do things, use your imagination. Okay, be creative. Put your own personal touch on things, and you're going to see the answer. You're going to see something be creative and magnificent. So maybe I should just go ahead and make that jam cake, add my own little personal touch to it, and let's see what happens to it. Because it should never be exactly the same as somebody else, because we're all unique, we're all wonderful, we're all perfect in exactly what we do. So you want to go ahead and call Archangel Michael, to help you to go ahead and create your own miracles by using your imagination. You're going to see the answers. You're going to get that aha moment to go ahead and create and do things. It's going to happen in unexpected ways. You don't always have to listen to whatever. Yeah, you can listen, but you don't have to do exactly what people say. Use your imagination. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the angel tarot cards, and we'll see what message our angels have for us today. I cannot express how beautiful this day is. I love it when I don't have to put the air conditioner on or heat on, and my doors and windows could be open, and it's so comfortable and so beautiful. And this is one of those days. I have no idea what the temperature is, but it's just beautiful. So this is, I'm shuffling the angel tarot cards, and we'll see exactly what message they have for us. Yeah, you might hear some traffic. I got a major road over there. A lot of motorcycles today. Oh, thank you, Kim. Okay, so let's go ahead and cut this deck and see what they have. Hello, beautiful Lorian. Thank you so much. Tilly is he's getting better every day, of course, but he's gone through so much, and I'm hoping to see him later on at the hospital today. He's a lot of people visiting in and out, and he really needs to be resting. So we'll see how he feels if I go to see him tonight, so he can get the rest that he needs. But he's going home tomorrow, and he will have for about a month. I don't know, thing in your arm here where they could put a needle in. I don't know what it's called. I'm sorry, I don't know all the technical terms to these or medical terms to these. But he's going to have to get for a month injections of the antibiotic. He had a very, very, very bad infection on his left shoulder that he had the surgery on a month earlier. And so he's gone through all kinds of antibiotics, all kinds of treatment. He's in lots of pain. So he knows that he's on the road to recovery, to be restored to the way he used to be. So he's going to be doing just fine. So, but thank you, Lorianne, for asking. So the first card is the Hermit card. And the angels tell us, spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, and self-discovery. Oh, thank you, Kim. And thanks for everybody for the love and prayers and blessings that you sent Tilly. He feels it. He's like so amazed at all the love that he has received. He's just overwhelmed. And I likewise am overwhelmed. And I feel all the love and blessings from you all too. You're just all wonderful, loving, caring people. And the world needs so many more like you in every way, in every aspect. So keep on doing what you're doing, because you are a blessing to so many people, and as well as being blessed. So the Hermit card, spending time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. All right, angels are telling you, turn off your phone, or put the phone down, turn off the TV. Enjoy, get out in nature, spending quiet time, reconnecting to source, to love, to where you are originally from. Okay, stay away from ego, stay away from worry, surrender all that stress, that craziness that's going on, because it's not real. God didn't create that, we create that. So the only thing that's real is what God creates, and everything is based on love. So you need to let it all go, stay quiet, let things go, escape as you can, even if it's for an hour, 15 minutes. A day would be even perfect to go ahead and do that. And just, there's times where I just put my phone down and try not to even look at it. And so it's really important that we take the time to spend some time in quiet meditation. You could actually, meditation, many forms of meditation. It's not just the one that we constantly see all the time, and it could be that, but just being quiet, the main thing with meditation is clearing all the ego, negative energies, all the thoughts that are in our head, and just breathe deeply and spending that quiet time. Maybe opening up a spiritual book, reading that and reconnecting to source, putting yourself back to love and doing that. This is where the spiritual teaching, self-discovery, where we're going to come in, we're going to get those aha moments. We're going to become more powerful, more amazing, more wonderful, and things are going to change for us. We're going to start creating like our God creates, by the mind, by letting go of stress, worry, and all those other things. So we're being encouraged to go ahead and make sure you take time to do that. Hello, beautiful Maria. Thank you for joining tonight. Yes, Maria, he's hanging in there. I was just mentioning about him. If you want to connect later, talking about what he's going through. But thank you for the love and prayers that you have sent to him. He's still in the hospital. And so I got home. I was there all day, got home really late last night, and hoping to maybe pop by there tonight. Not sure, because he's got a day full of visitors and he really needs to be resting. But he's supposed to be going home tomorrow. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, thank you. So the second card is the Page of Earth. And this is great. Good news about financial matters. Wanting to do something more challenging, new area of study. Maybe this is where we need to use our imagination, like Archangel Michael told us, and we'll see the answer. Going into that quiet meditation, reconnecting to help build up things. Maybe is a financial thing or situation that you're going through, and you feel like you need more money, or looking for a loan, or something that's going to help you in that way. Is going to happen. So go ahead and connect to source. Stop worrying. Worrying and stress is not going to bring more money into your life. I'm telling you right now, it's not going to do that. Just not. It's going to make things worse. It's going to bring less money, because if you're wanting and worrying about it, means that you believe that you are without. And with God and with loving positive energies, you're never ever without. So as long as you live in a state of lacking, or being without, or have worry, which is all ego, and ego isn't real. We create it. It's not real. As long as we live in that state, then we will never have what we need. But connecting to source, staying positive, knowing that you have everything that you need. Everything is there. You just have to connect to it. Okay? You have to hook up that abundance hose or cord to it, so it flows to you. But you cannot hook up that abundance cord with worry, fear, and doubt. You can't do that. You have to know that it's there and staying positive in that thought process, and staying connected to source. It always says when we connect to source, we're level to it. But when ego makes us weak, and we drop and we separate. So we want to make sure that we reconnect. Say, okay, I got this. I'm a child of God. He loves me unconditionally. He doesn't. I'm never without. So I got to surrender this. I got to spend some quiet time alone and connect to God, to source with my angels, and get this figured out. And then good things are going to happen for you. Okay. And then the third card, because you did all this, you're so awesome. You know exactly how to connect. You know exactly what works, what ego is, and how that does not help in any way. So you got this. So Archangel Michael gives us the World card. And he tells us, a job well done, contentment and gratitude, the path toward enlightenment. Once you put this into practice, and you see how things manifest for you, you're going to go, oh, shoot, I should have did this a long time ago. This really, really, really works. So once you realize ego, get rid of stress, get rid of worry, get rid of doubt, get rid of lacking, or admitting that you're lacking, or admitting that you are without. Once you get rid of all that and things start coming to you, you connect that hose to your abundance. That hose should be this big around, not a little garden hose, a huge hose. Yeah, and so that abundance that comes to you, say, yeah, I'm waiting. It's here. It's in front of me. I'm turning on the faucet to let it flow into my life, and then things will absolutely happen for you. You you create your reality and how you manifest by what you think, say, and do out to the universe. Your thoughts should be positive. Your words, be very careful and mindful of your words. And it's something, sometimes we get so involved with what we're doing and trying to get things done, and we don't even pay attention. And one of my spiritual brothers, something that I have wrote yesterday, and he brought it to my attention. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. So I can change the wording that I used so it blessed uh, me and everyone who read it. Okay. So he brought that enlightenment to me. And this is where we are here to help one another, to see things one another. Because even though, even me, as much as I am connected to source and to love and power, that things can happen. So when we see someone, we want to lovingly help them along the way. Say, that's not such a positive thought. You're not going to create wonderful things by what you think, say, and do out to the universe to go ahead and create wonderful things to you. Hello, beautiful Victoria. Thank you so much for the love. I adore you too. Thank you so much. So right now we're going to go ahead. You hear my wind chimes right over here. um, oh, thank you. I hear them. I could hear them. They're just beautiful wind chimes. I hear them even in the wintertime, like when everything's closed up and the wind blows. So it brings good positive energies. And it's right here. My door to my home is right here, because I'm under the awning, because I didn't want to be in the sun. And so the wind chimes are hanging by the door here under the awning here. So let's go ahead and connect to our love angels. And so I'm going to shuffle the Whisper of Love cards. And we'll see what they have to say for us, what guidance and wisdom that they have for us. Okay, so let's go ahead and cut the deck. Thanks, Maria. Okay, so the first card the love angels want us to know is to show simple acts of kindness. And as you look at this picture, you see there's a young child in with nature, in with the animals, and butterflies. And the card reads, it says, a simple act of kindness can energize you and bring happiness to those around you. We all know that. We're kind to one another, but when we're dealing in a world of egos, sometimes it can be difficult, but we really have to stop and realize being kind to all living things, not just human beings, but all beings, all earthlings. Every living creature that lives here on earth is an earthling. It's all the animals and insects and people, so being kind to them. There's this saying that I saw once, and of course I'm paraphrasing because I can't remember exactly the wording with it, but it says, when you teach a child not to step on a bug or whatever it is, uh, not only is it good for the child, of course, it's good for the bug too. Something to that phrase. Uh, being kind to all living things, creatures, and all living things is really important for our enlightenment and our empowerment, for wonderful things to come to us. And sometimes we don't even realize that we're being unkind. Of course, if you have an invasion of ants in your house, it's very hard to gather them all up and take them out. They're just going to come back in. So there are things that we have to consider as far as being clean and cleansing and things like that. So there are situations like that, and of course I understand that. But really being kind to others, and some people don't realize that you're being kind to them. I've had situations where I was kind to someone and they took it the wrong way. I wasn't. I'm like, whoa. And you send them blessings anyway because they're suffering. Anybody who doesn't feel the kindness or doesn't accept kindness is suffering with ego. And that's the worst kind of suffering that any of us can be dealing with, and especially being unkind. But simple acts of kindness, saying hello, saying thank you, holding the door open, smiling. I know when I walk, whether I'm in the store or walking down the street or even down the boardwalk with Tilly, and if I make eye contact with someone, I smile at them. And sometimes they give me a double look, or they just smile back. And you have this warm, intimate connection with somebody else, a friendly, loving gesture that you share with somebody else. And they're going to feel it, and they're going to share it as well. So little acts of kindness, please, to all living things. A little birdie who's fly. All living things, regardless whether they're, if I see a spider in the house, I'll catch it and put it outside. But of course, if you have an invasion, it's a different thing. But, little things like that, little acts of kindness really go a long, long way. And of course, you all know that I'm vegan, and that I don't hurt any animals either to eat them. But I'm not just expressing that. It's given me the opportunity, to, of course, to share that with you. Those of you who do eat animals, I'm not finding fault with you, believe me. You have to do what's right for you, what feels good for you. I'm not the person to judge or find fault with that. I only choose what's right for me, okay? And that's the only person I can. Till he eats meat, and I love and adore him. So don't think I'm pushing one thing over the other. Not at all. Okay, and then the second part is love who you are, angels tell us. And it says, you are a divine and wonderful person, deserving of all wonderful things that life has to offer. Here we go back to focusing, watching what we think, say, and do, hooking up that hose of abundance, okay? Realizing that we are a child of God, that we are deserving of wonderful things. We are deserving of abundance. You are a divine and wonderful person. Never, ever forget that. Don't say, I am poor, I am sick, I'll never get this, I'll never have that, I'll never be rich, I'll always be poor. When you say these things, you are confirming that you are detached from God, that you are detached from all wonderful things. You chose to be separated from that. So you want to really pay attention to what you think, say, and do out to the universe, that you create a world of abundance for you. Say, I am wealthy, I am kind, I am loving. Everything I need comes to me, is here for me, it's right here in front of me. I am open to receive and accept love. And don't even think about ego. Don't even think about don't think about not being, being without. I had to think about that for a second. As soon as you even think if that's even possible, you're already connected to ego. So don't think that things are impossible, period, because that means you are connected to ego, and that's what you are creating. Everything is possible. Everything is the way it is, because You are a divine and wonderful person, deserving of all wonderful things that life has to offer. Don't deny that of yourself. Don't cause your own suffering. Don't see things as problems or bad situations, because they're not. If you're going through a situation or a problem or a bad situation, it's because God's letting this happen for you to change. He's telling you this is not what you're supposed to be doing, because this is what's happening. You have to change. It's a blessing when things happen. It's forcing us to make a change. Don't let it force you to go into a state of ego, finding fault, blaming, accusing. Okay? Be kind to yourself. Again, showing that kindness, it says, show simple acts of kindness, especially to yourself. Be kind to yourself, loving to yourself. Create exactly what you want to create. Love who you are. That's part of being really kind to yourself, okay? And treating yourself well and loving. And you are deserving of all wonderful things, and they're there for you. Don't deny that they're not. Don't punish yourself. Don't create a world of suffering for yourself, because it is there. Third card, speak the language of love. Good afternoon, beautiful Mary. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you so much. And so the card reads, it says, loving words have the power to change someone's life, including your own. Woohoo, we were just talking about that. I love when we get confirmation from our angels from what we're talking about and what they're guiding me to tell you. Loving words, loving kindness, get rid of the ego, stop finding fault, stop blaming, stop connecting to negative situations and thoughts and people. Start reconnecting with source and with love. This is what you were born with. This is how you were created, with love and with everything that you need. Why do you choose to be without it? God doesn't punish you. God doesn't give and take it away. It doesn't work that way. He loves unconditionally. It's always there. We are refusing it by ego, by worry, by fear, by doubt, by finding fault and blaming, complaining, all that stuff. We are refusing our abundance, our blessings. Find the words of love to speak to yourself, because you are creating what comes, the energy that comes out of you is what you are creating. Your thoughts, your words, your actions, all of that is creating what you are truly not deserving or deserving of. So be very mindful of what you think, say, and do, and that it comes from a place of love. Please do not find fault with yourself. Do not find fault with others. I see all the time on Facebook where people are putting up nasty things and finding fault with people and blaming and accusing them. You know, like if someone hurt an animal or something like that, stop finding fault with that person. Stop doing that. That person is suffering. That person needs love. It needs kindness. Understand, again, show simple acts of kindness. Finding fault with them is an ego state, and you had automatically disconnected from all the abundance, everything that you want, everything that you are deserving of. You just disconnected from that. Yes, you did. And so once we're aware of what we think, say, and do, and how we create abundance for ourselves, how we have to stay positive, we are given, when these people come to us, God has given us the opportunity to show love, to use our actions to create what we are deserving of. He doesn't put these situations in front of us to create what we're not deserving of. We have a choice. Then I don't care what happens, what situations, if you look at it in a negative way, in an ego stance, you are creating a reality and manifesting what you are not deserving of. It's that simple. Not everybody gets what I'm saying, because we're all conditioned to believe things or find fault with people or to blame people for things. Stop doing that. Stop sharing this negative, nasty stuff on Facebook. Stop talking about this person, that person should be doing this. No, they are doing what they're supposed to be doing. You are not supposed to be doing that. It's you are the one that is creating negative energies. You are creating ego. And you are creating a reality that you do not deserve. Stop doing it. When you see somebody has done something wrong, see it as a form of suffering. God has given you the opportunity to create abundance in your life. Why would you take that away? Why would you destroy that when it's supposed to be an act of love? Why are you doing that? Exactly, Maria. So you don't want to do that. You don't want to create ego. You don't want to create what you are not deserving of. You want to create what you are deserving of. Love people. Send them blessings when they are suffering. Anybody that says or does anything not from a place of love and from a place of ego is suffering. If what you think, say, and do does not bring you peace and joy, then it's ego. And if we're angry at somebody, finding fault with somebody, blaming, spreading nasty pictures, rumors, whatever, on Facebook, if we're doing any of that stuff, sharing that stuff, and that gets our temperature up and we're furious and we find ourselves angry, that's ego. It's not bringing you peace and joy. It's not, you're not creating you're not connecting to source. You're not connecting to your abundance. You took that hose that you connected and you just disconnected it. Just disconnected it. You don't want to do that. Okay? It's really quite simple, but like I says, we are conditioned to behave and act and believe certain ways and do certain things. You gotta let that go. I gotta let it go. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the Law of Attraction cards, and this is the affirmation you might want to say or practice, and of course you can change it up to suit you. And these cards deal with prosperity and abundance. Okay. And don't let anyone, if you're working from a place of love, and you know this, you can bless someone who's done something wrong, and there's going to be people out there who's going to find fault with what you're doing. They find fault with me all the time. I don't care. I'm not going to allow their negative ego thoughts come into my life. When I know I'm connected to love and source and God, and what I'm creating in my own life, it belongs to me. What they're creating in their life belongs to them. I don't want to be a part of that. That's 100% theirs. Good luck, all the love and blessings that you have. That's your life. I'm not in that, okay? I can only create for me. And this is true if you have children, family members, friends, husbands, boyfriends, whatever it is, they have to be who they are. They have to create exactly what they're supposed to create, and so are you. So don't be offended, or if anybody finds what you're doing wrong, don't feel guilty. Guilt is like 100% ego. You don't want to get into the part where feeling guilty. Okay, you don't want to do that. Thank you, Victoria. You're so sweet and kind. Okay, so go ahead and let's cut this deck. Let's see. Love this card. Awareness. I get this right. Dang right. Okay. And so the affirmation is, when I focus on positive energy, I am aware that I attract more of it. Oh my gosh. The angels just brought all these cards together to tell this amazing, powerful message today. And the card reads again, when I focus on positive energy, I am aware that I attract more of it. Perfect. When we connect to love and to source, then all wonderful things come to us. It's that simple. Very good, Victoria. Very, 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 very good. Absolutely. Absolutely. And we really have to be aware of staying connected to source, connected from love. And again, whatever you're thinking, whatever you're saying, whatever you're doing does not bring you a sense of peace, a sense of love, then it's ego. If it makes you angry, if it makes you frustrated, if it makes you worry, if it makes you upset, if it makes you sad, then you had connected to ego. You have not connected to the place of love from where you were created, from where who you are, the essence of where you are is a place from love. And the ego doesn't exist. These negative things do not exist. We create them ourselves out of fear, whatever the reason is. And of course, everything that's ego is based from fear. Everything that's wonderful and divine is based from love. And that's where our energies are. This is where God is. This is our source. This is our power. This is where we create wonderful things like that. And having that awareness, being aware of what we think, say, and do out to the universe and how we are creating is going to connect you to abundance. It's that simple. So good luck to you all as you have your awareness and taking that time out, using your imagination and taking time out to meditate, to gather your thoughts so you can bring this wonderful financial situation into your life so you can create. And speaking the language of love and being very kind and staying true to who you are, which is a person of love. That's who you really are. You're not a mean, nasty person, so stop. Don't think about it. Don't act like that. Don't even go there because that's not who you are. So keep it that way. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. For those who are in Sunday and those who are already into Monday, please enjoy Monday. Enjoy the start of a new week. We begin a new month on Tuesday. So summer's moving along. And so enjoy and feel blessed. And thank you for the blessings, Maria, and for Tilly. Thank you all for, again, thank you for the love, blessings, kindness, well wishes, prayers, all that you extended to Tilly. Yes, he's on the road to recovery. He's got quite a long way to go, but he's going to be there. And as long as he continues to be a good boy, and he is a good boy, but he's got to make sure that he rests and heals very, very much so he can be restored to his wonderful, amazing, perfect self that God has created. And the same thing for you. So let your love and peace fall down upon the earth. It's so much needed. Your blessings. Know that you're powerful when you're knowing, when you've God, the ascendant masters, the angels and archangels behind you. You're powerful. There's no stopping you. God blesses and loves you. Never forget that. And so do I. So until next time, kisses, loves, healings. Enjoy your day. And of course, I wish you all namaste. Thank you all for love and support and blessings. I am very grateful and very honored. So I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you, Kim. Thank you for the love, my dear. I'm blessed and honored that you are in my life too as well. You keep me doing, you keep me, you help me to continue to be a better person as well. Believe it or not, you do that for me. So I'm very blessed and honored by you all because you continue me on my path and my journey. So thank you. So see you all next time. Bye-bye.